More top stories now. The Ashland man accused of killing his father is due in court today. Robert Haswell Jr. is facing murder and weapons charges. Investigators say that Robert Haswell Sr. was shot at least once. He died at the scene.
A couple is dead after an apparent murder-suicide near Lake Cunningham. Police say a man was pronounced dead at the scene. A woman later died at the hospital. 2 children were removed from the scene. They are now safe.
A person is dead, another in the hospital after this apartment fire. This all happened not too far from Burke High School. Investigators are still working to identify the cause of the fire.
The officers involved in a deadly standoff earlier this month have now been identified. Police say 55-year-old Matthew Strain was killed. All officers have been interviewed. The case will go to a grand jury once OPD's review is complete.
Omaha fire officials say an electrical event started a house fire. This happened in the area of 44th and William. They found smoke coming from the attic area and quickly put out those flames. Thankfully, nobody was hurt.
The University of Nebraska Board of Regents will discuss a possible tuition increase today. The university says it would address the impact of inflation-driven costs. Last year, the Regents approved a 5% increase.